Hey guys, RedFar12 here, and before I start today's video, first I want to apologize that I haven't made a video in a while. I was actually going to make a video, I think last week, but I overslept, or sometime this week, but I overslept, so I was not going to make it that day. And I meant to make it yesterday, but I overslept again. And actually today's, if you can tell by my shirt, it's actually Mystery Week, but Teen Titans Week was actually last week, and today's video was gonna be updated Scooby-Doo DVD collection part 1 because I have a lot now. But I just realized that I wanted to remake the PowerDirector video I did. Last week was Teen Titans Week, so I did yes, I love that show. And so, yes, I watched Teen Titans, I like that show. So I went on PowerDirector. I made a top 10 Teen Titans songs video because there's a lot of songs I liked. Even though I said I didn't own anything twice, the video was blocked. So I deleted the video, so I took the video down and just decided to make it, which is why I'm going to get something out of the way first, and that is that from now on, anytime I want to make a top 10 video, whether it's like Teen Titans, Scooby-Doo, Transformers, Power Rangers, whatever, it's not going to be on PowerDirector because then it'll get blocked, so I'm just going to do a vlog. So today's video is actually a late video, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to tell you guys my top 10 Teen Titans songs and why they're my top 10. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So coming in at number 10 is and some of them are from, I think there's only one that isn't from Teen Titans Go. A lot of them are from, almost all of them are from Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go, sorry. Okay, so coming in at number 10 is Waffles, which I believe is actually the name of the episode and the song. Yeah, that episode is really funny. Yeah, that song is pretty funny, but it's more of an annoying song than a funny song, because they're just repeating waffles over and over. And, it doesn't, that's literally the lyrics. They're just saying waffles over and over, and it doesn't have, to me, it doesn't have anything to do with the episode. I mean, the episode is about Cyborg and Beast Boy trying to see who can say waffles the longest, and the other Titans getting annoyed by it. But I just don't see the point of that song. I mean, in my opinion, if they had left that song out of the episode, it still would have been a very good episode. I'm not saying it's a bad episode. I just don't like that song. Coming in at number 9 is Fade Away, which I don't know the name of the episode that song is in. But Fade Away, at first I hated because I didn't understand what he was saying, and Beast Boy is the one that's playing guitar, and apparently cats can play guitars. But it's a love song that he, I guess, wrote in that episode. I guess it was just off screen. At first I hated that song because I was like, what is he saying in that song? But then, after listening to it a lot, I was like, oh, it's a love song. It's kind of a, country... Oh, how do I describe it? It's kind of like a country love song, because it's on guitar. And honestly, I love what he's saying in that song. He's saying that, with you by my side, one of the lines is, with you by my side, we will win this fight. So, he's saying... I guess he's talking about how much he loves her and stuff, so I just love that song. It's a good song. There was one that was not on my list. I was gonna put on it, but it's a very sad song. I don't know the name of it, but it's they're literally saying, all I know is pain a bunch, and it's a pretty sad song. Coming in at number 8 is Don't Fiddle With It, which is from, what is that episode called? I can't remember the name of the episode, but, there's so many episodes of that show that I can't remember all of them, but I can't remember the names of some of them. But Don't Fiddle With It. That song is definitely country. You can definitely tell that it has a country feel to it because of the sound of because it's played on guitar, and because of the sound of the music that's playing, the type of music that's playing during that song. You can tell it's definitely country, and country is my all-time favorite music. So. But also, not only is that song, my favorite kind of music, but it also has a moral. You know how almost every song you listen to has some sort of story? This song actually has a moral. It's called Don't Fiddle With It, and one of the lines is, if it ain't broke, don't fiddle with it. That's the line. And before he starts playing it, before Beast Boy starts playing it, he says maybe I shouldn't have fiddled with it. So he's basically, that song is basically saying, if why would you mess up something that's already working out? Like, it's telling you don't mess up, don't cause a problem if something is working out. So, that's why don't fiddle with it. I like more than fade away. Okay, number 7 is actually like, I guess, a remake of the old theme song. Number 7 is the dodgeball version of the Teen Titans theme song, and if anybody's wondering, like, what do you mean by the dodgeball version? It's played in the very funny Teen Titans Go episode, is it called Artful Dodgers? I think that's what it's called. It's a dodgeball episode. But, the boys won't let the girls play, and Robin, who, in my opinion, is not a good leader in Teen Titans Go, but is very sweet in Teen Titans, which is why he's my favorite Teen Titan. Him being the leader, he's like, well, it'd be cool if you sing the theme song, will you let us play? Or if we let you play, will you sing the theme? Sing the theme song? And they're like, sure. And at first I thought it was gonna be like really, really funny, like a dodgeball type of theme song. But it's actually a dodgeball version. It's actually a remake of the Teen Titans theme song, which I think is so funny. It has the exact same lyrics, the exact same, like, I guess, kind of opening to the old show, which was way better than Teen Titans Go. Not saying that show's bad, I'm just saying that Teen Titans, the show, is way better. Anyway, when it comes to the Teen Titans theme, it still has the old opening and everything, but the words are so funny. It's like one of the lines, they actually show this on the screen, that one of the lyrics is, when there's balls you need to avoid, when in strategy must be employed. So it's a very, very funny theme song, and I like how it's a remake of the old theme song, which, speaking of which, coming in at number 7 is the old theme song, the Teen Titans theme, because first off, when I listen to it, I just can't stop singing along to it. That's how memorable it is. I figured out every single word finally. It took me a while, but I finally figured out every word. And it's a very memorable theme song. The only time I hate it is when it's a Japanese version. Why do they have 2 different versions of the theme song? But I don't like, I think it's way better than Teen Titans Go's theme song. Or than the Teen Titans Go theme song. Because the Teen Titans Go theme song is not only really short, but it's kind of annoying. So, whereas this theme song, I believe, is a minute long, but it's like talking about the entire team. It's an awesome theme song. Plus, it's like upbeat. Well, not really upbeat, but it's like got a great beat to it, and it's memorable. So I love the way it starts off. So I love the old Teen Titans theme. And actually, before I tell you number 6, if any Teen Titans fan like me has seen, what is that movie called? Oh, Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo. I've never even seen that movie, but I've seen the ending of it. I actually recorded it was on the other day, so I actually recorded it, but in the ending of it, which it's off screen, them singing is off screen, it's just the credits rolling and them singing, but the Titans actually sing a, like, I guess, translated version of their Japanese theme song, and the lyrics to that version are hilarious. So the Teen Titans theme is just so memorable. Like, you'll always hear me singing along to that, because I love that theme song. Out of any TV show theme song, I would say that the Teen Titans theme, besides any Scooby-Doo theme, is really good. Okay, number 5, I chose Take It Down Low, what is the name of that episode? I think it's in season 4, the episode Fishwater. Very weird name for an episode. But the reason, I almost said Fishwater. The reason Take It Down Low is number 5 on my list. I was going to put it a little lower because of just how memorable it is. But actually, I was going to put it a little higher just because not everybody is singing it. But just how I put it at number 5 just because of how memorable it is. It's super upbeat. I think it's like literally one of the only upbeat songs. Like one of the, I don't want to say only upbeat, but one of the, how do I describe this? One of the most upbeat songs that actually like get you grooving. But because I always like start dancing whenever that song is playing. But I don't like that it's not the entire team singing, but that's fine. But Take It Down Low, very, very upbeat, very memorable. And at first it starts off slow. Well, not really slow, but then you don't hear the rhythm until, you don't hear the beat until the words, I like the radio blasting. And I don't know how long that song is, but it's way longer than any other song. Take It Down Low, just very memorable song. Okay, the next three are actually my three favorites from what is that movie? Teen Titans Go to the Movies, which is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. Starting with number 4, which was my superhero movie. That is probably, out of every like song that they do in that, I found out that movie is actually a musical. So out of every song that they do in that movie, which I guess out of every song that's actually sung in that movie, not any of the instrumentals, just any of the songs. My superhero movie was one of the was is my opinion in my opinion is the funniest song in that entire movie, because Robin's talking about how badly he wants a Robin movie to be made, and when the director is like, wait, what would that even be? And then he breaks into song to explain it, but it's very funny the way he's explaining it. But not only that, it starts off with no beat. Like, you don't even hear a beat until after he says blow your mind. And I can't figure out who it is that sings it, but it's kind of like when they used a different singing voice for Fred in Scooby-Doo Music of the Vampire. Why do they have to change the singing voice? Just, if the person can sing, if the person voicing the character can sing, why change the voice? It's like, okay, I'm a good singer, so it's like if I was voicing a character and I was singing, and they were like, oh yeah, you're a good singer, but we're gonna have somebody else sing. I don't understand the point of that. Just have Scott Menville, the voice of Robin, voicing, or like, doing his singing part. It doesn't make any sense. That's the only part I don't like about that song, but that song is just so funny. It's probably the funniest song in that entire movie, because it's also the longest song in that movie. I just realized it's also one of the longest. I think the rap, which is my favorite song in that movie, is about maybe a minute, and then the second one, which has one of the dumbest titles I've ever heard, is about, I don't know, a minute or two. My superhero movie, I think, is about 2 minutes, so it's the longest song in the movie, but I don't care, because it's a great song. Coming in at number 3 is the second song in the movie, upbeat inspirational song about life, which, honestly, that is the most ridiculous title I've ever heard. Really? You couldn't come up with a creative title, you just had to name it what it was, you just had to name it what they called it in the movie. It's like, okay, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like Hakuna Matata, sort of. It's like an upbeat version of Hakuna Matata, but a little longer, and I can't really figure out what the message is in that song. I mean, it's not really about life. It has about life in the title, but I don't think that song is really about life. I don't know how to describe that song, but just how it starts off is kind of like slow, but just like just when it gets upbeat is when it like gets me basically on the dance floor. So that song is really memorable, and I'm not saying it's the best song in the movie. It's good, but it cannot beat what number 2 is. Number 2 is not only my favorite song in the movie, but also in my opinion, the most memorable song in that entire movie, and that is Go, which, as many of you know if you've seen the movie, is the rap in the movie, the beginning of the movie. First off, I didn't know the team could rap, and I actually can too. But the reason I love that song, it's basically, for me, it's like a rap version of the theme song. Even though the characters are explaining what they are talking about themselves and stuff, it's like a rap version of the theme song, which I love. And not only that, it's got a great beat. It's not even that long. It's like a minute long, I think, but it's got such an awesome beat. It's got such great lyrics, because the team is talking about themselves, and I love Robin's verses. I love Robin's verse when he just keeps talking about how he's the leader and stuff, and I just think that's really funny. But because I'm like, okay, your team gets it. You're the leader. You don't have to explain it. But Go, I don't know if that's the actual title. I don't know what that song's called, but But not only is that song the best song in that movie, but it's also played, I think, 3 or 4 times. Like, they play it in the beginning, they play it in the beginning, they play it during a fight scene, and it also plays in the end credits, which is, it's really funny during the end credits, because it gets cut off in the middle of it, and you're just like, what the heck? Like, when I first saw that movie, which, honestly, starting it off, like, when it first started off, I was laughing, and that's never happened in a movie before. I didn't see it in the theater, I got it on DVD, but, well, I saw it on my phone, but when the end credits rolled up when I first watched the movie, I was like, and they started getting cut off, I was like, wait, is the movie messing up? And then you see the Teen Titans coming up, like the old Teen Titans coming up. I thought it was really funny, because I was like, wait, are they coming back, or what is happening? Now, before I tell you number one, I don't know the name of it, so I couldn't put it on the list, but there's one other rap song that I like. It was in the movie, Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. Very funny movie. But I can't figure out the name of that song, but it's not a musical. There's only like 2 songs in that, but I can't figure out what that rap is called, but there's a very, very, like, I think it's like 2 minutes long or 3 minutes long, very memorable rap in that movie, and I don't know the name of it. I was going to put it on the list, but I don't know the name. But that one would be an honorable mention, because I love that rap. And the other reason, that other rap that I would just brought up is really funny. They're kind of arguing with each other, making fun of each other, so... and then number 1 is actually something that kind of got me emotional. The song When a Fan is the Man from, what is that episode called? Wall-E T. That episode is awesome, but that song, like, the minute they play that song, you go from laughing to crying. It's not a sad song, it's just kind of, it's slow, it's on piano, and it's kind of emotional. It's such a sweet song, because they're talking about, hey, nobody can destroy us, you're our biggest fan, like, we wouldn't be here without you. To me, it's like something that, like, okay, to me, it's like something that BTR or somebody like that would sing to their biggest fan. So, I actually got emotional listening to that and singing along to it. So, that is why it's number 1, just because it's really emotional. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's why, for me, if it makes you emotional, or if it makes you, like, get on the dance floor, figuratively, or if it has, like, I don't know, a good story or moral to it, then it'll be number 1. So number 1, definitely When a Fan is the Man. Okay, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video, and again, I'm sorry I couldn't make the top 10 video PowerDirector video. I don't know why it got blocked. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video, and tomorrow or Sunday, I should be doing the updated Scooby-Doo DVD collection and Scooby-Doo merchandise collection. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.